I find that quite fascinating because I've been involved with the creative process now, particularly around writing sermons. So basically, creativity for me has been around text and words, and somehow translating what I write on a piece of paper into a kind of a bit of a performance. Preaching, I think, is a performance art and craft rather than reading notes. But having said that, the kickstart of the creative process is really very difficult. And so I'm fascinated by the fact that the idea for your book came when you were actually running. Now, do you find that that's often the case if you're out on a long jog, because you do big distance running? If you're out on a long jog, is there some point, you know, you might have been jogging for 40, 45 minutes, the endorphins kick in, and do you start to think more creatively as a result of actually running? Are you on runner's high is what I'm asking.
Yeah, well, particularly when you go out on those long runs, you've got a lot more time to, I guess, process what's happening around you, process what's happening in your life, and having a good long reflection on possible ways you can improve it. I find that on these longer runs, a lot of the time you are sort of unwinding a lot and just sort of letting your mind wander. And I think that can be a very positive thing for you, particularly if you know you live a very busy life, which I suppose a lot of us do to a certain point. But it is a good time to reflect. And I think when you are on those runs by yourself, you do become a lot more creative, particularly because you've got time to actually think about it. There's nothing distracting you. It's just you and you're running, and you've got your mind that can sort of go in all these directions. And when there's only one road forward, there's a million different ways your mind can go into, rather than when you're in a particularly busy situation where, you know, there's only sort of one way the information can go in and you can't really sort of put it all out at once.